have launched the second meeting for Old Cairo with the theme of Cairo and tourism in the Fustat Souk in Old Cairo. The event started yesterday, Wednesday, the 9th of April, and will finish tomorrow, Friday, the 11th of April. The event aims at raising awareness towards the treasures of Old Cairo and its importance as a World Heritage Site. The event comprises a wide variety of activities. And we have with us today, joining us, Engineer Adel Gendy, General Manager for International Relations and Strategic Planning, Tourism Development Authority. Welcome.
Thank you very
Engineer
much.
Adel.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Let's start first with the first question. This important cultural event taking place in the Souk of Fustat. What can you tell us about the audience and about Fustat?
Yes, the event is important, and the importance of the event is coming on two levels. The first one is for the international tourists. We are trying to focus on the Fustat handicrafts, and the assets are allocated in Fustat area in general for the international tourists, that those who are interested in cultural tourism, and also those who are interested in community-based tourism in general. Because in that souk or market, we are trying to focus on the handicrafts, and the handicrafts also produced by the local people in their locations, in the villages and rural areas, and some artisans also, Egyptian artisans, they are helping the community to showcase of these handicrafts for the international tourists. And on the national level also are trying to send a message to the Egyptian in general how much the tourism is making an interpretation for the national economy in general.
Of course.
And for the local people, the third level, we are sending this message also for the local people that the tourism is the only industry, can reach them in their places. We can offer them the foreign currency in the place of production itself, so they can touch that benefit directly from the tourists to the local people.
Yes, very good objectives.
Thanks.
Well, Engineer Adel, we have the Cairo Preservation Heritage Unit. Can you tell us more about the aims and the scope work of this unit?
Yes, in fact, the nature of the job for the unit is not my specification, but I can tell you the relationship between the TDA, the Tourism Development Authority, and the Cairo Governorate itself.
Okay, so it's like a liaison between...
Yeah, there is a share in the share of work for the Souk al-Fustat committee. We are sharing with the Cairo Governorate in the committee of the management of Souk al-Fustat. And the chairman of that committee is the chairman of the Tourism Development Authority. And I am a member of that committee. We are trying to manage the Souk al-Fustat, and management by the meaning of the word. We are not only providing some opportunities to sell the products for the local people, but we are trying to make a promotional campaign for those handicrafts, and also are trying to create new initiatives to attract more tourists and more cultural persons on the national level and international levels also, to support those local people.
I know it might be a little bit far from your expertise, but it also adds to the tourism industry.
Sure.
Do you believe that further archaeological digs could yield substantial discoveries in Egypt, given what we had as a trend of the discoveries that happened?
Yes, as if I understand your questions, yes, of course, El Fustat market itself is located in a very lush area. It's full of historical assets. It's full of course, the church is one main stop for the Christian Holy Family trip to Egypt, and also it's allocated adjacently to Jami Amr. So the location of El Fustat market is a very unique place. Through that uniqueness of the place, we can promote these kind of products, tourism products. And Souk El Fustat, I'll announce now a new news that the Minister of Tourism now is going to launch a very, very important tourism product, which is the Christian Holy Family trip to Egypt. His Excellency the Minister is launching that project, and now we are preparing to for the research of the study itself. The importance of that trip coming by, it will be the longest tour track in Egypt. It's stretched from the north of Egypt along 3,500 kilometers to the south of Egypt at Asyut, passing by 25 stop points. It means 25 communities will be developed along that tour track. One of the main stop points is the Fustat itself, Souk al-Fustat. For that, the Souk al-Fustat will be considered as a rest point for the tourists who going to visit the church
during that trip.
And also to the Gama'am.
Well, the event includes lectures, symposiums, folkloric dances and exhibitions, etc., and many lectures given by professors and experts. What are the other activities that are targeting the people of Fustat themselves? Can you say more about that?
Yeah, of course. Yes, we are trying to promote their products, and we are trying to showcase their manufacturing processes, but also they are sharing. We consider those artisans and the local people who produce that kind of products as our tool of promotion. For that, they will be the origin of our campaign, of course. They present themselves. And of course, there is an exhibition in the corridors of the market itself, in their shops itself. And so the visitor and the guests, our guests, also making a tour in among these shops, and they present their products to them, because our invitees are, we consider they are very, we can say very important persons, of course. Some lecturers in the university, and also we are sharing the Alexandria Library also. They are sharing in the event, so it's triple sharing. Yeah, Tourism Development Authority with Cairo Governorate representing in the unit of the historical Cairo, and Alexandria Library also are sharing. So, and we are trying to unify the institutional efforts for the country to support those
Reviving
local people who, of course, through that event, through cultural and artistic events.
So this area, like you mentioned, is a very rich area with a lot of historical sites and holy sites and religious sites. What are the ongoing projects to revive this area in order to promote tourism, and what is the cooperation with the Cairo government in order to enhance this area? Because definitely the enhancement could lead to more visits and more tourism promotions.
Sure, yeah. When we trying to enhance or to rehabilitate some areas, some tourist areas, of course there is a processes. First process is to make a questionnaire or a field survey on what is the problem of the area itself. Tourism is related for various kind of subjects. Infrastructure is a kind of tourism facilities, and the rules and transportation, the health and the hygiene of the people themselves also. We are interested in all the items in the area itself, so that we know that the people in that area is suffering from many problems: infrastructure, transportation jams, and some garbage was
Actually, we're just going to come up with the next question. What are the difficulties that the